Once upon a time, there was a man who went to a yard sale. I'm not saying the man was me. He looked a lot like me. This is the tale of a white male at a yard sale, and it isn't me. It turns out the yard sale was being run by the Valkyries. I don't mean the Valkyrie family from across town. I mean the Valkyries from Nordic mythology, the Wagnerian opera Valkyries. Valkyries, they're like angels who serve the god Odin, and they're Scandinavian angels, and they were having a yard sale because angels are not hoarders. They don't have piles of newspapers and empty bottles, and they have to have yard sales because angels are ancient beings, so they don't know how to sell stuff on eBay. There was a coffee mug at the yard sale, so the man asks, "How much for the coffee mug?" The Valkyrie spreads her wings and says, "The price is obedience to Odin." The man says, "Those are not yard sale prices. Maybe 25 cents, not give your life to Odin." On the floor, there was a pair of Valkyrie wings. The man says, "How can you sell these wings? You need these wings." She says, "They were cast off by the one who became human for your sake." And of course he's wondering who she means, his mother, his girlfriend, angelic women who gave up their wings, beautiful swan wings. Men might be thinking barbecued buffalo wings. The woman who gives up her buffalo wings for me, that's what love is all about. So he asks, "How much for the wings?" He didn't really need a pair of Valkyrie wings. They just sit around and take up space. The Valkyrie says, "The price. You must love and respect the one who gave them up for you. Her flights to Valhalla to comfort other warriors, gone, given up for you who made her cast them aside. All that she lived for, surrendered to live for you." See, the Valkyrie was really hard selling him on these wings. So he picks up the wings, and suddenly there's another Valkyrie. She's the one who gave up her wings for him, and she's the famous Valkyrie Brunhilde from the Wagner opera. She was ominous and tall, and the clouds darken the skies above her head, and he says to her, "I got these wings for you." She says, "Are these wings yours to give?" He says, "Yes, I bought these wings with love and respect at a yard sale." Now, some advice for men. When you get a woman a gift, don't tell her you bought it at a yard sale. Here's what happened next. She put him on her back, like putting on a backpack, and she took hold of the man and said, "I am the Valkyrie. I will take you to the Hall of Death." See, that's what Valhalla literally means, the Hall of the Dead. See, you learned something with me. Then she tried to fly, spreading her enormous wings, but the man was suddenly holding on to a big rock. Now, I don't know where this rock came from. This is a new element to the story. He was holding on to his rock, and she was trying to fly and pull him loose, and she said, "Let go of the rock you anchor yourself to when I try to fly away with you." And the man, instead of letting go of his rock, he picked up the rock and he held the rock in his arms, and with him carrying the rock for himself, the Valkyrie was able to lift him up off the ground, and she carried him into the sky, and that was the last I saw of him. And that is the end of my story.